This is the Blue River pump station. This is the Trans Mountain, formerly owned by Kinder Morgan, now owned by the Government of Canada. This is the bitumen pipeline that has no consent from the Secwepemc people. It's operating illegally without Indigenous consent. These are human rights violations happening right here in Secwepemc territory. Our home is only meters away from here, and this is the area, this is the spot, yeah, this is the Trans Mountain pipeline pump station. Yep, this is it, the pump station here in Blue River.
Yeah, she's still here.
This is the pumping station. Bitumen is very highly explosive. They have these man camp trailers that have been moved in here.
Yeah. A couple hours until
this is like human rights violations that are happening.
South of, Belmont.
This is the highly, highly, highly explosive and dangerous bitumen. They want to pump all the way from the Edmonton terminal all the way to Westridge Marine Terminal in Vancouver. This is operating illegally without the consent of the Secwepemc Indigenous peoples of whose land this is. 500 kilometers of this pipeline illegally travels through Secwepemc territory. This Trans Mountain pipeline is operating illegally here in our Secwepemc territory. Trans Mountain is operating without the Indigenous consent, which means they are in violation of international human rights laws, international Indigenous rights laws, our Secwepemc law, constitutional laws that they are violating by operating without our consent on our homelands. They have men like this, a white man, that claims he has authority over our lands, and he is videotaping. He has a video camera, he has a GoPro on his helmet.
What is she going on about? Can you walk
and so this is what we deal with every day on our territory. Every time an industry, extractive industry comes to our land is a violation. We are Secwepemc. We come from this land. This is our land, and we have people that are being hired, Native people that are being hired, violating our human rights as well. Both of them.
And tell them more, we're Secwepemc News.
We are Secwepemc News.
Highway 24.
She's reporting to the pigs or someone.
It's just north of Clearwater.
Okay, my concern is right now that you're saying that
Yeah, and harassing me.
what are you doing there right now?
I'm trying to do my
You're in my
job.
personal space. I'm a journalist. You get out of my space.
Your safety and the safety of our people is the most important thing to us right now.
Our people, the Secwepemc of the Secwepemc Nation. The safety of the Secwepemc Nation is at hand. Nope, and your hands have red blood on them. Your hands have red blood on them. Our people. Yes. Because Trans Mountain. No, our people is Secwepemc. This is the safety of our land, safe zone of the women. These people are like violating the Secwepemc safe space of the women. Here, this is violence happening against Indigenous women right now. This is violence happening against Indigenous women. Violence to the land is violence to our women.
And using
violence.
And using that poor, pathetic, piss poor Indian woman that needs money.
This is just a disgrace for any INAC federal chief to say that they're going to buy a pipeline. Look at this. They don't care about our land. They're using Indigenous women. This is a very disgrace what is happening right here.